My name is Kundan Kumar Singh. Today I am going to deliver beautiful lecture on mathematics that is dealing with the topics classification of the numbers. So without delaying any further, let's begin our today's session. So here is the topic of today's session. The topic is classification of the numbers. In the classification of the numbers, we are looking at these 7 numbers, 7 categories of the numbers. What is the first one? The first one is the natural number, second is the whole number, third is the integer number, fourth is the rational number, fifth one is the irrational number, sixth one is the real number, and the seventh one is the imaginary number. So one by one we are going to discuss each of these. So let's begin without delaying. I am erasing the second one onwards. So we are going to see the first one and then accordingly the rest. Here and the first one, it is telling natural numbers. In the natural numbers we are having the numbers starting with 1, 2, 3 and so on. It is going up to infinity. Numbers which are starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on going up to infinity are called natural numbers. Okay? And one more thing you need to remember in natural number is that this natural number is represented by the letter capital N. Okay? Capital N represents the natural numbers. Okay? Now I am moving to the second one. Let me erase this. The second one is whole number. Okay? In whole numbers, the number is starting with 0. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, dot, 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 up to infinity. Up to infinity. The numbers which starts from 0 and continues up to infinity is called as whole number. This whole number can be represented by the letter W, that is capital W. So I am writing capital W equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It continues up to infinity. Then you can say it belongs to the category of whole number. So you have to take the screenshot or you can pause the video and you can note it down what I am telling. So thank you for this one and I am erasing and proceeding to the next one. The next one is integers. Okay? Integers are nothing but it is continuing from minus infinity and dot 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 up to minus 3, minus 2, minus 1 including 0, 1, 2, 3 dot 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 up to plus infinity. The number which are in the range of minus infinity to plus infinity, minus infinity to plus infinity, the numbers which are falling in this range, they are termed as integers, and integers are denoted by the letter which is capital letter I. So I will be nothing but the numbers which are ranging from minus infinity to plus infinity are termed as integers. So this is all about integer. Now I am moving to the next one. That is fourth one. Fourth one is the rational number. Okay? In the rational number, we we are having the number which can be expressed in terms of p by q, or simply we can say that the numbers which can be expressed in terms of a simple fraction, then we can say that those numbers are falling into the category of rational number. What I mean to say, let me show you through example. So example will be like this. For example, 1 by 2, this 1 by 2, 3 by 5, 5, 7 by 6, 5.3, 3, all these numbers are written in the terms of a fraction, p by q. P by q, the numerator is called as, this is numerator which is called as p, and this is the denominator, it is called as q. Here we can say that each number will be represented in the fashion of p by q, where q cannot be equal to 0. In that way we can say that the numbers come into the category of a rational number. Okay, are you clear with this rational number? So the rational number you can denote by any of the letter you are having in your alphabets. That's all. And now I am moving to the next one, that is the irrational number. Irrational number. So this will be the fifth one. The fifth one will be the irrational number. Irrational numbers, I am putting just I over here, that means it is a irrational number. Now I am going to, instead of writing too big, I am just putting I over here. So irrational numbers are just opposite of the rational number. The rational number, we are telling that p by q equal to, if the numbers are in the form of p by q, for suppose 1 by 2 is in the form of p by q, then this was called as rational number. But in reverse, when we are going to say that when the numbers which are not following the order of p by q, and that way we can tell that is a irrational number. So the numbers which are not a irrational number are, example we can take, example will be nothing but root 2 minus 2.314, like this number continuing after the decimal and they are not ending at anywhere. So that number cannot be expressed in the form of p by q. If they are not able to be expressed in the form of p by q, I mean you cannot express this number in the term of a simple fraction. So this falls on the category of irrational numbers. The sixth one is nothing but real number. Real numbers are those numbers which can be represented on the number line. What do you mean by the number line? For suppose this is a number line, any of the number you are thinking you can represent on it. For suppose the numbers you might be thinking 5. 5 can be represented on a ruler. Ruler is nothing but it is a number line. So on that number line you can represent any of the number. For suppose 0.5, you can take half of 1. Half of 1 is nothing but 0.5. So anything can be represented on a number line is termed as a real number. Okay. Now I am moving to the next one, that is not the last but the least, that is called imaginary number. Imaginary number. These are the numbers which starts with I, simply I, 2i or root over minus 3. This can be expressed as 3i. So these are the numbers which starts with I. Yes, these numbers do not exist in reality. They are existing in virtual world. But why we are studying these kind of numbers, right now we don't have any sense of studying this number, but do remember you are going to get this kind of numbers when you are going for higher studies like professional degrees like engineering, as well as if you want to go for a medical, at that time you are going to encounter this kind of numbers. Okay, so that's all about today's class, and thank you. Have a nice day. If you feel any of the problems, you can comment down below in the comment section. Thank you.